So, Max, if you had 60 seconds with a superintendent, a dean at a school, or maybe even a CEO or department head, what would you say to convince them that accessibility needs to be part of the culture, not a last minute checklist?
I would say that that embracing accessibility shows that they have concern for everyone who will come through their system or their business, and that whether they see any positive results from that effort or not, the fact that they care enough to do it will go a long way with business partners, consumers, advocates, educators, and most especially with the search engines, the AI bots, and the things on the internet that drive traffic to our businesses. I don't know how much a educational institution depends on traffic for their success, but there's just so many good reasons to embrace accessibility, and not all of them have anything to do with being disabled.
Right. That's true. Wow. That's amazing. I love that. So here's a bonus question I think a lot of my listeners would like because we're storytellers, right? We love to
Yes.
share stories. So can you share a story or maybe even a common scenario where a simple accessibility improvement made a noticeable difference for users and what it taught the organization?
Right. So most people already know about alternative text, where you add text to an image so that people with screen readers can know that it's there and know what it is. So that's not something that I would include in this, except people really should put the same effort into the descriptions that they put into creating them. But I would say the most important thing is make sure that I can click the button to actually hire you, book you, buy from you, sign up to you, because I can't tell you how many times I've gotten to the end of a form. So I've filled up a shopping cart and I'm ready to check out, and I've given them my credit card information. All I got to do is press one button. That one button is not coded for keyboard navigation, it's coded for a mouse. And most people using adaptive technology don't have access to a mouse. So now I'm stuck. I have to decide, do I need what's in the basket bad enough to call somebody from one of the other rooms in the house and have them do it for me? Or am I mad enough to just back out and start over and go find somebody else? Or, how do I feel about the purchase, the company, my experience? And of course, some of this just depends on how long a process it was between picking items and checking out, because some people have some very long checkout systems. But this is one of those things. It can really cost you business because very few of us don't have competitors. Nowadays, even Amazon has, or excuse me, even Walmart has Costco now. I mean,
Right.
so
Right.
that's the one thing. Remember that not everybody has access to a mouse button. And if you're going to set up a system where you want people to take actions, you do not want to frustrate those actions by delivering it in a manner that can't be accessed by people using adaptive technology. And the thing is, when you code things correctly for accessibility, that will also make it easier for older people who don't need accessibility but depend on keyboards more than mice, or also people who are spending a lot of time on their mobile devices. Sometimes the same button I can't click when you're visiting that website on a mobile device, you can't click it there either. And so I would say, of the one thing people don't know that they really should know, is that blind people and disabled people, most of us don't have a mouse. And so everything has to be built with keyboard navigation first.